All right, good morning and welcome to the beautiful game. We're going to take a look at Mission X. And when we talk about Mission X now, we're talking about the Super Falcons, who are the first team to qualify for the second round of the Africa Women's Cup of Nations. Now, on this, I have Toyosi Afolayan here with me. Of course, my regular guy on the show, regular co-host on the beautiful game, and also one of, when it comes to social media partners with the Super Falcons. Toyosi, hello.
Hi, Mike. Good morning. Hi to the viewers at home. Good morning.
All right, Toyosi, are you in Morocco? Let's be sure, because you should be in Morocco.
Well,
we should be having discussion with me in Morocco, but we know how things happen with how things happen.
How the game was played and all of that.
Definitely.
Well,
all right.
Today that Lagos currently though. So
okay, all right. All right, let's get straight into it here. The Super Falcons have qualified for the second round. They are the first team to have qualified for the second round. And so far, our performances, we've had a match against Tunisia, and then it was Botswana yesterday, 1-0 and it was a very late goal. A lot of people are quite disappointed when it comes to that performance yesterday against Botswana. What are your thoughts on that particular match? Did the Super Falcons do the best that you think they can, or should they have done better against Botswana?
Well, going into the game, we all thought that was going to be like a whitewashing. But remember, we played Botswana last time in 2022, and it was a 2-0 victory. Yesterday was a 1-0 victory for us, like a scrappy one. It could have been more, but I would say Nigerians should exercise patience, because this is the tournament. What matters is you're just playing the first two games of the group. The question is just coming in and out of that. Yes, we can do much better. That is why we are still keeping faith with them. I would just want to appeal to Nigerians that, okay, forget whatever you've seen yesterday, but you need to also, support the games. They've qualified for the round of 16. And let me give you two good facts. This is the first time since 2014 when we have won back-to-back the first opening games of WAFCON. And also since 1998, this is the first time we're keeping back-to-back clean sheets in the group stage. So I think the signs are there that we need to win. 3 points is what matters. And our last game against Algeria, I can tell you for free, we will be winning the game. We've had stripped Algeria. Last year, we played them twice in Nigeria. Yeah, we defeated Algeria, 3-1 and about 2-0 thereabout. So there should be no cause for alarm when it comes to our group stage. Going to the round of going to the quarterfinals, we should have something to do.
All right, let's look at the team so far. Yeah, who are your best performers that you've seen that you think have lived up to expectation? Of course, Oshoala started the first match. Some people were not expecting her to start. Maybe they were expecting her to come from the bench and all of that. But she started. In fact, against Botswana, there had to be wholesale changes. About 5 changes had to happen before. I think it was an 80-90-minute goal. That's when that goal came in. But let's look at individual performances in the team. Which players stands out for you? Which players have been delivering for you?
I think when it comes to the 2 games we've played, it has to be Esther Okoronkwo. You might not see her scoring the goal or anything, but when you see the game, she's flamboyant on the ball. She has this trickery when it comes to the technical ability, and she has provided 2 assists in 2 games. Those assists were very crucial. Let me just say, yes, this was very, very crucial. Okay. She knew what she was doing. Unfortunately, she was not voted the player of the match, but Esther Okoronkwo for me has been, and Chinwendu Ihezuo, both of them, they've been fantastic in this tournament so far.
Wonderful. Before we'll move a little bit to talk about the Club World Cup, but just before that, let's look at other teams in this competition. There's Senegal, there's Zambia, there's Morocco, and both of them are in the same group. Yeah, I think they're going to meet in the final game, but both of them looks like they might just qualify and all of that. Those are Zambia and Morocco.
They have in the first game.
Okay, now okay, yes, oh yes, but that's true. It was a 2-all. It just comes to mind now. That was Banda and Kudaniji. What's that her name now? Great player, I must say. The Zambian front line, those two they are representing. But looking at Zambia, looking at Morocco, and then South Africa, Abi, those are the 3 teams that we're looking at. Compare with the Falcons. And this is not, forget that you're a Nigerian, forget that you are a part of the media for this particular team. Do you think, from what we've seen in the first round of matches, and for some people in the second round of matches, do we need improvements if we want to win? Do you think the Super Falcons, as they are, can win this competition? If we went up against Zambia and Morocco today, would we beat them?
Well, our defense was not terrible. We were quite good with that, ball retention and everything. But what I can assure you is that when we played the likes of Zambia, we play Morocco and South Africa, we need to improve ball retention. That's one. We also need to improve how potent we are in front of goal. Being potent in front of goal, what we should be looking at right now. It is not about our defense, our goalkeeping skill. Those ones that we can take it to the bank. We will deliver. But we need to score.
Now, so we've seen teams that improve as the tournament progresses. In fact, it happened to Argentina. Argentina even lost their first match, right? Are we looking at that same scenario with the Super Falcons? Are we looking at them improving as the competition progresses? Because, from what we've seen from the first match, I particularly have not been fully impressed. But I know that teams that win, they get to improve as it goes. Is that what we're looking at? Is that the scenario that we're looking at with the Super Falcons?
Yeah, that's a tournament. A lot of people will say it's a seven-game tournament, but forget 7-game tournament. Teams come into this tournament and they don't even win their first game. They eventually get to the final. I see what Portugal did in Euro 2016. See what Saudi Arabia did. But Nigeria themselves, they've won their first 2 games, but you can still say there's room for improvement in terms of performance. First game against Tunisia, it could have been 6 if we were, clinical in front of goal. So when we go game by game, we don't underrate any opponent, and we, of course, put up our tactics well at home, we should be able to do something great.
All right, Toyosi, let's get straight into the Club World Cup. That's the big one. The big match, the final is going to be happening on Sunday. Chelsea, the Blues of London, the pride of London, Stamford Bridge, we're going up against PSG, the best team in the world at the moment, the best team in Europe. What are your thoughts on that particular final? Who's going to take it home? There's been a talk. PSG have swept everybody that has come against them in this particular competition. Do you think Chelsea can stop them?
Well, it's going to be very hard to say Paris Saint-Germain are not going to win the FIFA Club World Cup. They're in a form of their life right now. Everybody in that team, regardless of if you're on the bench or maybe you're starting, I think they are in the best form of their life. The coach knows what he wants. Some days ago when Real Madrid lost 4-0, people were saying maybe this is the one reason why Luis Enrique wanted Kylian Mbappe out of the team, because he was not, doing his bid. One thing about Enrique is he knows his tactics and he wants everybody to fulfill it. See how much the first 2 goals came. It was through pressing, charging the defenders. Will you see Kylian Mbappe do that? Of course not. So as long as Luis Enrique and his squad, they get their tactics right on that day, even if Chelsea pray to God, if they fast, I'm very sure the defeats cannot be avoidable.
Toyosi, we'll talk more about this, of course. But thank you for joining in on the beautiful game. And, of course, we're looking for the Falcons, so towards the Falcons, of course, picking the Africa Women Cup of Nations. It's been a pleasure, Toyosi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, that's another beautiful game. And like he mentioned, let's see how all of that will happen. It'll be Chelsea against PSG in the finals on Sunday. Definitely on Monday, we'll talk about it. We're looking forward to it. Let's know your predictions. Just put it out. We'll put this video on social media, and you can put your comments there. Let's know who you think will win this. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. There's still more coming on the show.